Thanks for watching Wise Monkey. Today we'll show how to replace the Honda cabin air filter. So cabin air filter is something that cleans the air that comes inside the vehicle in the cabin where passenger, driver, everybody sits. And usually bigger vehicles, Pilot, Odyssey, Ridgeline, Acura, MDX, RDX, they have this. Accord has it too, I think. Civic might have two newer ones. They have it inside. This is the instrument panel. That's the steering wheel there. And usually the cabin air filter is right behind the glove box here. So tools required is almost nothing, maybe a flathead for newer vehicles. 2005 and newer, you don't need any tools, maybe a flathead. And a bit older Odysseys, maybe our Pilot, maybe 10 millimeter socket. Those are a bit tougher, although located right here. So first I'll show the air filter. This is the new cabin air filter. So remember, this is not engine air filter. This is not for under the hood. Although some vehicles, like I think BMW, older ones, they have cabin air filter in the under the hood, along the rear, along the firewall, one on left side, one on right side, where the air comes in, that intake. But in Hondas, they're placed right here. I'll try to put some link of the parts that you can buy from Amazon. And so the worst part of this job is you can easily break the tabs, like this tab, and there are two other tabs, one here, one here. So open the glove box. As you open it, then we have to go. I'll show you. So this is one tab that we have to push it, and there's a clip here, right here, there's the clip, and if I push, it'll go in. You may have to rotate it sometime. You may have to rotate it a little bit because there are two other things that has to align. Now, there's one clip, and the other one is right behind there. There's the one. There's the main one. So there's the one. There are two pins. You have to push it down and slide it up. So from inside, it looks like this. There's the one. So you push it that way, it will come out. But before you push it that way, you have to press on that clip on that side. So as on this side, there's another one right here. So once you do that, then the glove box will drop. Show it in a minute. So I'll open this tab first, right here. So you can see there's a tiny tab. So just push it down and it'll come that way. I'll show once I open it. I'll elaborate this thing. So I got this flathead, and I kind of rest it on this edge and pull up the tab slightly. It's very easy to break it, and pull down this one slightly, and I think one is, yes, out. Do the same thing for the other one. So once that comes off, then you can slide it from inside. I'll explain more. So managed to take both of the tabs out, or both of those clicks, rest or whatever you call it, out without breaking the tabs. These are the ones I'm talking about. And now time to take this one out. This one is a bit easier. So right here, this guy, there's a tiny thing, you can even push it with the flat a little bit and this will come out easily. So here it is, better look. So there is a one catch here, and if we turn it opposite to it, there's another catch right there. So these two has to be compressed and that thing will pop out. And this is the toughest part actually for this job, kind of. This there's a bar here. This is the bar. So when you put it back, that bar has to go in its own slot. So there are, I think, 2 or 3 slots in that wall. So bar has to align with that, the slit there when you put it back. So once it's out, now carefully hold it up and this guy will drop. Right now I put a support under it, the flashlight under the glove box, so that it doesn't drop. Hard to show. So this is how it looks like once I drop the glove box. No need to open the glove box itself, this guy. Now this is the cabin air filter. Previous models before 2005, I think up to 2004, this is vertical here with a metal plate here. It's very difficult to access that. So once it's there, just press on this and press on this and pull it out. Here it comes. And of course you'll find a lot of debris. Like I have some and this is probably full. Now before replacing it, like I would recommend, in my link I'll put the charcoal activated cabin air filters, which are, oh, look at that. Look at that. No wonder the air was not good at all inside and barely coming. It's all clogged. Anyway, the one I'm going to install is the charcoal activated. So these are the charcoals that absorbs the odor. So any bad smell coming from outside will be absorbed here too. So a little more expensive, but better than this very cheap air filter. If you pull it out from its, yeah, it comes out. The old one. Put it aside. Now with this thing, there's the airflow direction. See, air flowing from top towards the bottom. So the new filter shows airflow. So it has to go this way, from top towards the bottom. Face that way. This way. Yeah, top to bottom. So push it in. So push it in, and now you can put it back in, right? But I'll show you a couple of other things before you go in. So this is the time you can check your blower motor. This is the blower motor. If it moves fine, now it's free spin, so there's nothing wrong with the motor. If it's kind of tight, doesn't want to move, that's probably a problem too. As the blower motor is not working right if it's tight. And there is on the right side is this thing. That's the BCM, or body control module. That's the, not the ECU, but another computer. And or that's the ECU, I can't remember. Maybe that's the ECU. Anyway, there's BCM and ECU located. Some modules located there that can be accessed right through the glove box space here. And often the vent actuator goes bad. So there's one here, I think there's one right back inside there. There are other videos I posted showing why one side of the van is blowing cold, another side hot, or not controlling right. Usually those actuators are at fault, some of them. This is common that this one fails. So now we put this back in. Put this back in. You cannot actually go upside down. It goes only in one direction. So the air flows from top towards the bottom. Brand new. Now I'll put it back on. So a little bit about these two things. So these tabs, very careful, be very careful it breaks. If it breaks, then you gotta go to dealer or auto wrecker, a junkyard. They have some. These two breaks. And so to put it back in, just slide this thing in and push it back. When you slide this thing in, this is the support. So that rubber has to go behind the support, not in front. That's very important. Otherwise it won't work. So as on this side, it has to go behind. It comes down and rest here. Okay, not from this side. It goes back and forth like this. Back and forth. So it goes in right there, like this. Make sure it goes behind that metal plate, and then just press it in. Slide it in and push down. This side is already in. Install this at the end. Follow these steps. Now once those two tabs are in, this is the third one. So for third one to go in, this is how it is. There's a slit here. There's a bigger slot here. So the slit has to align with this this bar here. This bar goes through the slit. Just align it like this. Yeah, then push it in. There you go. Done. Good. So don't forget to subscribe and share if you like it. Hopefully it helps. Very difficult to focus in black background like this. That's why I use the mask.